Ladies and gentlemen's toilets, boys and girls with too much time on their hands, welcome to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this, my friends, is my review for Aggelos, released in 2018 for the PlayStation 4 and various other systems that we do not give a shit about. Now, what is Aggelos? Well, answer me a question, loyal viewer. Have you ever heard of a game called Wonder Boy that released in the early 1990s for various systems, the Mega Drive, Sega Master System, etc.? In fact, it was a series of games. Have you ever played any of them? You have? Well then, my friends, you have already played Aggelos. And also tell me, have you ever rushed to the bathroom in a moment of panic, taken a ginormous dump, and then reached gently into the toilet bowl with your hands, taken hold of one of your pools, and played with it for hours on end? You have? Well then, my friends, I propose that you have already played and beaten Aggelos. And one final question. Have you ever played a game where the plot involves a hero saving a kingdom from a nefarious asshole, all to win the heart of a princess? You have? Well then, I shouldn't have to tell you about Aggelos. You have already played the beginning of it. You have already played the middle. And you have already played the end of Aggelos. Aggelos. Now, perhaps you cannot tell by the tone of my voice, because I do have a wide range of emotions, but I was not impressed by this game. Not one bit. Actually, I think I would rather have locked myself into a dark room with a switchblade knife and cut chunks off of my genitalia than play this game. That's how bad it was. Bad is not really the word. I'm thinking more monotonous, boring, excruciating, agonizing, other various adjectives that could probably describe how I felt about this game. But all in all, I didn't rate it very highly. Now, granted, I am a little bit biased. I don't like Wonder Boy. In fact, I would often ask him to kiss my ass. But I suppose I can get into more details for you, the good people, my loyal viewer base. Now, any good fantasy must have compelling characters, yes? I mean, films like The Princess Bride, Fahrenheit 9/11, all fantastic fantasies with compelling characters. Now, what about the characters in this game, eh? I mean, we are trying to save the kingdom to win the heart of the fair princess. Now, what is the princess like? Well, to be frank, the princess should have been throwing her underwear at me, but instead she sends me on some pointless fetch quest to get her bloody pendant. She seems to have confused me with one of her manservants. I wouldn't touch that woman if she was the last female on the planet. I'd rather have blue balls till I died. That's what I thought about the princess. The king, well, he's barely in the game. The villain, well, he's barely in the game, then I kick his ass. And the hero, don't even get me started on the hero. He doesn't say 2 words in the whole bloody game. Now, I know, it's very fashionable nowadays to have a silent protagonist. Makes them more mystifying and alluring. Well, that in my book just means boring. A man with any kind of raw emotion, with passion, will talk, and he'll have emotion in his speech, rather like I do. And yes, ladies, before you ask, I am available, and I am taking applications for the next Mrs. O.C.G, so just leave a comment below and I'll get back to all of you, let you know when the audition dates are. But anyway, back on track. So, what about the rest of the game? Well, it's a platformer. You go from left to right, you stab mutants and bad guys and all that hullabaloo, and then you get to the final boss at the end of the game, Not after though, although first you have to conquer 4 different dungeons, which has a boss at the end of each of them. You see, even me telling you about it, you've already played this game. So, no, I will not be recommending this game to you. Not even in the 9th circle of hell do I think you should play this game. I would rather play with bloody Thomas the Tank Engine. Now, you might think I've been unduly unfair on the game, but I will tell you there was one incredible positive to this game. Something I think far outweighs all of the negatives. Are you ready? The major positive of this game is it eventually ended. So, let's get to my score, eh? I am going to give Aggelos on the PlayStation 4 2.5, 0.1, 0.4, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, where's the princess's underwear? The hero is a boring pain in the ass. 0.3 out of 10. Well, ladies and germs, I hope you enjoyed this little review of mine. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me the middle finger. Leave some abuse for me in the comments, please, I'm begging of you. And ladies, I will be taking applications soon for the next Mrs. O.C.G, so you get ready for that. And until next time, all of you, remember, stay obsessed with gaming.